Hello all, it's all here, back with another rune guide video. Today we're going to be spotlighting Seara, the Oracle. She's a wind 4 cost mana, and she's a support type. Now one thing before we go into it, I want to say Seara is a situational character, meaning she'll only fit in a certain team, which we'll go through in a bit, but she's not one to go into any team in ranked unless you have some of her team ups. However, she is a fun character to use in arena, and also some of the barrier battles she has her place as well, and she's just quite a fun character to play. So before we go on to stones and runes and team ups, let's just remind ourselves what her attack does. Her attack installs a bomb on the front enemy. Fast forward time to decrease the duration of all removable effects granted on all enemies and inflicts damage. So any debuffs, any buffs on there, they decrease the duration time on there. So she is a very, like I say, very good character. Her ability is very unique and she is fun to use. So moving on to stones. You've got the green stone. The promised time installs 2 bombs on the front enemy. So instead of 1 bomb, it puts 2 bombs, decreases it so she does more damage. So this one's quite a handy one to have early game. Purple, you've decreases the mana of the promised timed attack by 1. So she's now 3 mana cost. So in my opinion, this one's better than the green one because you can get her off and make sure you remove the duration of the enemy's buffs as quickly as possible. However, her legendary beats all of it. It is a passive, so it can be stripped by Oblivion. So it changes the beneficial effects granted on the targets to continuous damage when using promised time. Now a cooldown does exist. I'll give you a quick short clip this looks like, but in a nutshell, not only does she put her bomb on the front enemy, all of the buffs all now turn to continuous damage, which she then decreases time and deals damage. So this is why her legendary is the best. Moving on to runes. In early game you want to put energy runes on, so she has 15% extra HP. Switching over to mid game then, I would keep the energy runes but then have some swift runes on there, just changing them to purple status. And then the late game, now depending whether you got her legendary stone or not, if you don't, I would stick with the energy and have swift, just so you can use her with a 3 cost mana first of all, and the energy keeps her sustained on the battlefield for longer. So if you do have a legendary stone, I would put rage and swift on. This is a must to have a lot of crit rate in the substats, so when she uses her ability and turns all the enemy buffs into continuous damages and then reduces the cooldown to do damage, there's a higher chance to do more damage the more dots that she passes down. If you agree, give us a thumbs up. If not, just leave a little comment down below to find out what would you use, so I'll be interested to find out. Moving on to team ups, so as you probably can guess, any person who does dots, such as Gibraltar, Beretta and Perna are the 3 guys there who would be wonderful to team up with the Seara. They all do dots and continuous damage, and she can reverse the duration of those and make sure they do instant damage rather than waiting them to tick down. You can also, I've tested this as well, team up with a galleon. If you manage to put down a galleon and put defense down on them, she does more damage when she does her move to reduce the dots. Also, this is used better as well if they have lots of buffs with the legendary stone and their defense down too. She does big damage, but like I say, she's very situational. She's fun to use with the dots. Do you like her? Do you not like her? Let us know. Click here and check out this video, because this will make sure your Beretta is landing his dots, so to make the best use out of the Seara and Beretta team. And that's all from me. See you in the next one.